Hello everyone, Alchemist here. Thank you very much for tuning in. I truly appreciate your support. Today is a tarot reading for you, and it is going to be a message from your guardian spirits. And I'm going to invite you to pick one of these two piles. These spirits are from ancient Egypt. So depending on the pile that you're going to pick, I'm going to tell you who are your guardian spirits, and then I'm going to channel a message from them as well. So this is a collective reading. Feel free to watch both piles because there might be messages in both piles for you. And if something doesn't resonate, it's okay. It means it's not meant for you. And I'm going to start with the pile on my left hand right here. Who are your guardian spirits? Let's get right to it. Your first guardian spirit is Nefertum. Nefertum. And then we have Sekhmet. And then we have Nephthys or Nephthys. These are the three spirits that are around you right now, or the energies that are around you right now. We have Nefertum, Sekhmet, and Nephthys. So here look at something very interesting. We have powerful symbols here. We have the Eye of Horus and the Eye of Ra. And we have also the Ankh, as you can see here, Sekhmet, which is a feline goddess, and she represents justice, the divine feminine, authority, and confidence. And we have Nephthys here, which is highly recommending you to look within you, to meditate, to find the peace within you. And we have Nefertum, which represents ending a cycle and harvesting the seeds that you've sown before. So these are three beautiful guardian spirits that are around you right now. So let's channel the message from them. What do they want you to know at the moment? I'm gonna use this deck to channel the message. Let's get right to it. Sochronom distres loromosh kitremech zekresh kummachen saftroski meleres. The Hermit card, a major arcana. That's the first one that came up here. Interesting. Another major arcana, the Judgment. Wow, okay. Two major arcanas. And the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. So these guardian spirits, they're telling you here that you need to hermit for a little bit, because this is part of the journey you're taking on right now. You need to pay back some karma, and that karma, for it to be paid back, you're required to hermit. Before you can start seeing results in your life, you have to hermit. You have to spend some time by yourself, do the research, do the work, meditate, reflect within you, and see what you can find there. Because you have to find out who you truly are, the core of your soul. And the only way to do so is if you hermit. And this is Hermes Trismegistus as well. He represents knowledge, wisdom, and he's always in the darkness. He's comfortable in the darkness. That's why you need to also embrace your darkness. And you trying to figure out who you are is what's going to illuminate your soul. That's why he has a lamp with him. He's holding a lamp in the dark night. Because this lamp that illuminates his path and other people's path, that light comes from within him. But he's always in the darkness. So here your spirits are highly, highly encouraging you to embrace your darkness, spend time by yourself. And this is not the bad darkness, because I see that there are many viewers on this channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope that this channel helped you in any shape or form. This is why I do these readings anyways. There's no other reason for them. A lot of you are not familiar with the concepts that I usually share. If you want to check these concepts, go to my playlist, Occult Knowledge podcast. Go to that playlist and you're going to find there the videos where I address a lot of subjects about occult, spirituality, alchemy, the alchemical transmutation, and also embracing darkness. Because I'm not talking here about the fact that darkness is something bad. And a lot of you who are new to this channel understand that, or you think about it as shadow work. You think about it from the Carl Jung perspective. No, I'm talking about the good darkness, which is just as good as the light. Yin Yang. This is a Taoist concept as well, and darkness and light, they complement each other. The reason why is because they are the same. The beautiful dark night is only beautiful because it's dark. We can only see the moon and the stars because of the darkness. There's nothing wrong or bad about darkness. Everything was created from darkness. The spirit realm is in the darkness. I even have a book that you can find on my website, thyself.com, that is titled How to Embrace Your Darkness. It's the first book I ever written. So this channel's foundation is on embracing darkness. And that's how you're going to find out who you are. Sondroch milerentos traskines zostros mich arroskolov imagen. We have another major arcana, the Hangman. Isn't that incredible? Another major arcana. You have to go through this hermit phase because you need to figure out what you're going to do next. You need to spend some time figuring out and apprehending the synchronicities and the signs from the universe. Figuring out how you can locate them and understand them. Because your guardian spirits are telling you that you get a lot of signs from the universe, but you don't understand them. You don't take action on them. You just let them go. You let them slip. The reason why is because you're not fully attuned to your higher self, to the spirit realm, to your guardian spirits. So you need to accentuate and increase that connection with spirit. And the only reason to do so is hermiting. Even though it's summertime and you want to go out and you want to do things out with your friends and you want to go, maybe for some of you, to different events or parties, and the weather is good, right? And everyone wants to go out. Your spirits are telling you you're supposed to hermit, even though it's summer. That's the only way for you to liberate yourself. That's the only way for you to get out of the jail you have built for yourself. Because see, humans are highly efficient at building jails for themselves, or boxes, and they have the keys to these jails and they refuse to get out of them. And the more you're distracted by what's happening in the world, by your environments, by your daily distractions, the more you would want to stay in that jail. And you think it's perfect. You think it's amazing. And what's even more interesting than this is that people start decorating these jails really nicely. It's like a home. You start buying furniture, chairs, tables, and then you decorate it and you put paintings in it. And then to you, it looks magnificent. But when someone passes around, they see that you're still inside a jail. It's a jail. But to you, it looks magnificent. It's a jail that you have stayed at for so long that you forget it is a jail. You're not even aware that it's a jail. You're not even conscious of the fact that it's a jail. And that's why you keep decorating it so much, forgetting that it's a jail. The only way for you to get out of this jail is to be in the darkness. Turn off all the lights and see how you're gonna feel in the darkness. Your guardian spirits are saying that you're not at peace at the moment. There's something that's making you feel not at ease. There's something that's bothering you, something you don't understand, something that makes you feel stuck. Let's pull a couple more cards to clarify. The Eight of Swords reversed. The theme here is liberation. Yeah, and then we have the Nine of Cups. The happiness you're looking for is only gonna come to you if you liberate yourself. You're not at peace at the moment because you're not free. If you feel that you can't settle, that you can't feel happy, that whatever you do, you feel something is off in your life, the reason why is because you're not free. And the only way for you to get free is to get out of the jail. One way you can get out of the jail is, as I have mentioned, you need to hermit. And you can hermit somewhere else as well. You don't have to hermit in your jail. You can go to another location and hermit. It could be another country, another city, in nature. It's summer, right? It's summer vacation. So why don't you take your vacation, maybe 1 week, and go somewhere very secluded and hermit there by yourself? That could be your vacation. Vacation doesn't always have to be going to resorts, all-inclusives, to the beach. It doesn't have to be that. Maybe you can find a beautiful place in nature for 1 week, and that's where you're going to do your hermiting. And that's going to help you liberate yourself. But this is connected to following your intuition, following the guidance that comes from the universe. That's what your spirits wants you to do more and more. Because for your guardian spirit here, Nefertum, this is part of you ending a cycle. This is part of you leaving behind what doesn't serve you anymore. This is part of you getting your justice with Sekhmet. She's trying to help you get the justice that you deserve, getting what's yours. So it sounds like it's a lot of work that you need to do, but this is part of the alchemical journey you're going through right now. You have to do it. We have the Six of Swords reversed. A lot of swords here, strong air energy. Eight of Pentacles. And the High Priestess, another major arcana. This journey is gonna lead you to becoming the High Priestess. It has a lot of ups and downs. It has a lot of experiences that you need to learn. But it's gonna lead you to success, abundance, and becoming the High Priestess, becoming the Wise One. Becoming fully connected to spirit, becoming the mediator between the spiritual realm and the physical reality. And harnessing the powers of existence, the powers of the universe. So your guardian spirits are telling you that you can get to the level of success, infinite abundance, wisdom, knowledge, connecting fully to spirit, connecting to your higher self, reaching your philosopher's stone. You can get there, but it's going to require a lot of work on your end. And you can do the work. That's why you were put on this path, because it's time for you to do the work. You have lived many reincarnations before where you didn't focus on activating who you are or finding out who you are. In this lifetime, this is what you're supposed to do. So good luck. It's not an easy path, but you can do it. And wouldn't you want to become the High Priestess? Because that's who you truly are. That's your energy. Okay, and I'm called to stop here for the first pile. Let's move on to the second pile, which I was holding with my right hand. Let's see who are your guardian spirits. Sochmondres kuleref itrech montras kileremen. Sostros. We have Anuket. Is the first one. And then we have Amon-Re. Wow. One of the highest gods. And then we have Satis. So your guardian spirits here, with the first one that came up is the Anuket, which represents hope, abundance, infinity, and always remembering that no matter what is happening in your life, things are gonna get better. No matter how tough the path seems for you right now, remember that you're gonna overcome it. You're gonna overcome whatever hurdles you're going through right now. Because Anuket and Anuket's energy is by your side. The most blessed people, the most beautiful people go through the hardest challenges that anyone can imagine. Because these are tests that make you become who you are. After you go through so much suffering and pain and challenges, you come out as an enlightened being. That's how it works. So don't compare yourself with the people that are having it easy, because the easy path is easy. It doesn't lead anywhere. Having everything just manifest easily, that doesn't lead anywhere. It doesn't lead to enlightenment. It doesn't lead to you activating who you truly are. Have you ever seen a person who has it easy? They have everything, money, wealth, abundance, and everything is given to them easily. And being the energy of a master or a sage at the same time? Have you ever seen anyone like that? Because I haven't. The people who have everything easily, the path they choose is usually a materialistic path. So don't compare yourself with these people. If you're going through some rough challenges, especially I'm talking about it from a spiritual perspective, from a spiritual standpoint, then it's because you're being prepared for something incredible. And then we have Amon-Re. He's one of the highest gods of creation. He holds the wisdom of the universe. And you can benefit from this energy if you want to learn about the occult, about alchemy, about occult sciences, about ancient magic, spells, rituals, how to use your energy efficiently and effectively. Use Amon-Re's help for that, because he's the god of creation. And then we have Satis. She represents fertility, abundance, creation, the divine feminine, and giving life to things. When things are dead, she can help you give life to them. When things are forgotten and they're not working anymore, she can help you transmute them into something beautiful. So these are your three guardian spirits, very beautiful. What's their message? Let's see what they have for you. Somdroch mindres omalere kuch uzendes modrosh jindres cum ores kimechen. A major arcana, the moon. We start with a major arcana, the moon card. Interesting. Like the first pile, we're starting with a major arcana. Another major arcana, the Fool. It's the same as the first pile. I started with pulling two major arcanas, and now I'm pulling two major arcanas again. The Moon and the Fool card. For the first pile, it was the Hermit. This is the opposite of the first pile. This is the Fool. Okay? I'm getting to the details. This is very interesting. And we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. Oh, and the bottom of the deck, another major arcana, which is the World card. The Universe. I like that. Okay. So the energy of this pile is quite the opposite of the first pile. The first pile, it was loud and clear that you need to hermit for your transformation. Here, you need to actually unhermit. You need to go on a journey. And you're not supposed to be scared of venturing into this journey. Because right now, you're having a lot of thoughts, a lot of doubts, and you don't know if you're supposed to proceed, if you're supposed to walk on this path. This is a confirmation. You have to walk on this path. You have to cross these towers to reach the moon. It's scary. It's embracing the darkness, embracing the unknown, stepping into the unknown, but you have to do it because that's what the Fool does, the Fool's journey. The Fool embraces the unknown. Because the mission of the Fool is to find out who they are while they experience the other 21 major arcanas. It's the alchemical journey of transformation and transmutation. It's the wise fool. You know why it's called the Fool, by the way? Because why would a fool be wise? Because there's a very thin line between wisdom and being crazy. That's why someone who's very wise seems crazy sometimes. Or they would do something that's crazy, something that's unconventional. And the Fool card is numbered 0 in the recent decks. But in the old decks of tarot, like Le Tarot de Marseille, and the decks around that era, the Fool wasn't numbered. It didn't have a number, meaning that you could place it anywhere within the major arcanas. Anywhere. But the Rider White gave it the 0 number, and some most recent decks started giving it the 0 number, so that's why people think it comes before the Magician. You don't know if it's before the Magician or after the World or after the Hermit or before the Wheel of Fortune or after the Devil, or you don't know. Because the Fool's journey can take you into any of these stages in your life. Any. That's why it is scary, because you are stepping into the unknown. You're stepping into the darkness, the moon. But for you who picked this pile, you have to do this in order to get rid of your lack of abundance. If you want to remove this stagnant energy, static energy as well, in your life, that is taking away your abundance, your success, then you need to go on a journey. You literally traveling. And the universe is going to support you for that. For you guys, the universe will support you, so don't be scared. The universe will support you financially, emotionally, and spiritually as well. Are you ready to embark on the Fool's journey? If you are, you should go ahead and do it. But the choice is yours. That's your free will. Because this journey is going to lead you to new beautiful things in your life. The Ace of Wands, new fire, new opportunities that will change your life. We have the Five of Wands. So again, wands, wands, and wands. I'm going to pull another card. And the Hierophant reversed. The message that your guardian spirits wants to tell you here is that you've been really feeling low recently. You've been feeling down. You've been not feeling good. You feel like a lot of suffering. You feel a lot of pain inside of you. You feel like everything you're doing is not working. And you feel like you even can be the Hierophant. Because the Hierophant is reversed. You're not doing the work. You're not feeling creative. You don't feel like you can come up with something fresh, something that represents who you truly are. So this stagnation that I mentioned earlier that you're going through is making you lose your abilities, your power, even your magical gifts and abilities. You're starting to lose them. And it's not good, it's dangerous. That's affecting your abundance. That's why you don't have abundance in your life anymore. It's affecting your gifts and abilities, and even your magical gifts and abilities. But if you start embarking on this new fool's journey, maybe there's a way out of this. Another major arcana, we have Temperance. The more you go on this journey, the more you will understand what needs to be done. You will calibrate your energy, experience different practices, realize what's good for you in order to regain your power. Because the theme here is that I'm sensing that you're starting to lose your powers and you need to regain them. Your guardian spirits, they want you to regain your powers. You've had so many major arcana show up here for you, and now the Temperance again. So you're powerful, you have a lot of gifts and abilities, but don't kill them. You have to activate them because you have an incredible potential. You have to use it. You have to use it. You can't let it just go away in vain. What else do we have here? What else can you do? We have the Four of Wands. Your guardian spirits, they want you to visualize in your meditation all the incredible things you desire in your life. So when you meditate, always visualize that you're in another dimension. That dimension could be a parallel dimension to the one you're living right now, or it could be a completely other dimension that's not even on Earth. And visualize all of the magnificent, beautiful things you desire. But try to be inclusive. Try to also visualize the fact that there are no wars in the world, that everyone is happy, everyone has food on the table, everyone has shelter, every soul, not just you yourself. You visualize that your life is amazing, but the rest of the world, you don't care about it, because that's not how a master on this path is supposed to think. It's not about me, 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 me. You have to think about the others as well. So in your visualizations, think of a beautiful, peaceful world where you are peaceful and everyone else is peaceful as well. Because that energy, and your energy is very powerful because you're highly gifted, is going to help you manifest those visions in your reality. Because it all starts with visualization. And then when you do the work and you go on your journey, the full journey, and give it time, let the universe do its work with the Temperance, then you can actually transfer to this other beautiful dimension where you're fully activating your gifts and abilities, you know who you truly are, and you live a harmonious, peaceful life. It's beautiful. Somondroch mindres kullares kontrech. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Don't expect a lot of money right now. Your guardian spirits are saying that this Wheel of Fortune is not manifesting in your life right now because it's not the right time. It's gonna turn eventually because it's a wheel. It's gonna turn and become upright at the right time, in divine timing. But now it's reversed. So don't stress out about it. You need to do the work first before you can see the Wheel of Fortune manifesting in your life. But it's a major arcana. So many major arcanas are showing up for you. We have the Eight of Cups. Focus always on the positive side of things. Be grateful for the things that you already have. Be happy with what you have. Be present in the moment and appreciate every feeling, every sound, every taste, everything you do in your life. Appreciate it and be grateful for it. It could be even when you lie down and you feel that your blanket or your pillow is soft. And that feeling, you can appreciate it and be grateful for it. It doesn't have to be something very, very big. Just if you have a delicious meal, be happy that you're having it, appreciate it, and be grateful that it was given to you. Be grateful that you manifested that delicious meal, even if it's just one meal. And the more you focus on positivity, on the small happinesses in your life, the small moments, the more you're going to shed these negative layers that don't make you who you are, that you just accumulated over the years. And when you shed them, you're going to start connecting to your higher self. You're going to start reaching your true core, your golden state. And one last card. We have the Knight of Wands. Look at her. Look how free she looks like on her horse. This is you. Your guardian spirits, Amun-Re, Anuket, Amun-Re, and Satis. They want you to be free like this knight. They want you to be free and travel and just ride your horse and just go, move forward. This card has the Chariot energy. Just move forward. Because that's how you're going to become who you truly are. That's how you're going to activate your soul and reach your golden state. Okay, so it's a beautiful reading for this pile. A lot of work needs to be done as well, similarly to the first pile. I love this reading because this is what the spiritual journey of transformation is all about. It's not about just sitting down and meditating and thinking that things are going to get better. You need to do a lot of work, and as you have seen both piles, you need to do a lot of work in order to transform, in order to become who you are and reach your philosopher's stone. So I hope this reading resonates. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next reading. Zochmileren shonos irech colores uzdrash izoch